I enjoy using Anchor podcasting services. For one, it's an easy setup. Secondly, you can do everything on the same platform, which includes record and then add music to your podcast if you like. And once your podcast has been saved, you can then distribute it to other platforms with the click of a button. And did I mention that it's free? You couldn't ask for anything better than this. Before I begin, I want to give a special shout out to my listeners on Anchor.fm and my listeners on my YouTube channel. We may be small in numbers, but guess what? We doing great things. And it's because of you that I do what I do. And I just want to take the time before the program begins to let you know that I appreciate you, and I hope that you find some value in some of the things that I say, whether I'm on my rant or whether I'm giving an inspirational message. I know you got me, and because of that, know that I got you too, and I love you, boo. You are beautiful, you are gorgeous, you are handsome, and you are made for greatness. Don't forget it. Now let's get into it. Thank you for tuning into Bringing the Heat with Regina Redmond. Here we inspire and deal with topics that matter. Stay tuned. Today I want to talk about cancel culture. And the question that I want to pose is, who made you God? We are all human beings. We're not perfect. We don't walk in perfection. We stumble and fall all the time. So who made you judge, jury, and executioner? If someone makes a mistake by doing something or saying something that they should not have said, and they ask for forgiveness, who are you to hold their faults or their sins against them? If memory serves me correctly, there's just one God, the creator of all living things, and boo-boo, that is not you. This cancel culture thing is really getting on my nerves. Sometimes we have men and women who are in leadership that says things that they should not say or do things that they should not do. But who are you to deny them forgiveness if they ask for forgiveness? You're not God. And you have these people with this bully mentality, and y'all rally against certain people and you destroy their lives. You destroy their livelihood. You destroy their reputation because you think that you have a right to do so. You think you have the authority to say who deserves mercy and who doesn't. Like, get over yourselves. Find a life. Find something constructive to do. You are not God. I see it all the time. Politicians make mistakes. Celebrities make mistakes. Regular human beings make mistakes. Social media influencers make mistakes. And when they come back and apologize, oh, they should be fired. Cancel them. You're nothing but bullies. And someone needs to speak up and speak out about this foolishness, because it's foolishness. You know, people make mistakes every single day. We fall down, we get back up. What happened to lending a helping hand to those in need? But for the grace of God, it can be you. You're not perfect. You know, many of us do things. If someone was to open up the closet and our skeletons start to fall out, you will go under a rock and hide. It's easy to condemn somebody when you see their faults or you see their sins. But how about the ones that you have that no one knows about? How would you feel if you made a mistake and the whole world started coming against you in a negative manner and you apologize and you are remorseful. Wouldn't you want someone to show you mercy? Wouldn't you want someone to speak up on your behalf? So why won't you do that? We live in a world with some really hateful and mean people. It seems that they don't have no sense of compassion whatsoever. A lot of times I love to read the news. And when I read the commentary, it's always negative. Every now and then you'll have someone that sympathize with the individual or the story. But for the most part, the commentary be so nasty and brutal. And the flip part about it, sometimes you have those crazy ones. I don't know where that commentary come from, because it be off the wall. You know, stop doing that. Learn to have compassion for other people. I like to say if it was your child, say if it was your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, who made a mistake before the world, would you want people to gang up on your loved one to the point that it drives them crazy, or it drives them into depression, or it drives them to do something that they can't come back from? I know the answer to that question is no. So the next time someone makes a mistake in your private world or in the public world, have some compassion, because the human mind is really fragile. It really is. You have to forgive people. What happened to second chances? What happened to third chances? People make mistakes. There are many things that occur in one's life that can lead them down a dark road. But never cast someone away because you feel as though your life is so good and you're so perfect, and that you cannot allot nobody the grace to make a mistake. Okay? Be that one that stands up and say, listen, you know what? I forgive you, and I'm going to give you a helping hand, because none of us are perfect. We're all trying to make it in this world. And so cancel culture is ignorance, because you don't have the authority to cancel nobody. But your words have power. And when you say things like, I want them fired, call for their resignation, oh, you should just die, go somewhere and hide behind a rock, you should be held accountable for your words. Especially if your words cause that person to do harm to themselves. Just consider it, that it could be you that say something ignorant. You don't want it to cost you your livelihood, your family, your friends. So don't wish that on nobody else. Thank you, Bringing the Heat listeners. To listen to this podcast, go to anchorfm.com, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Play, where we bring